Turn 1. When the big one happens on a plate track, is it inevitable or is it really always Kurt Busch's fault?
Well, Kurt Busch does tend to get involved in these things, whether it's his fault. There's a lot of people out there as well. You know, you talk about everybody that thinks that there might have been skullduggery in the nationwide race. There's just as many people out there that think Kurt Busch is involved in every one of these things, and it's hard to say that he at least isn't an integral part of it if he's not the main cause of it. But there's always going to be a big one, and there probably will always be a Kurt Busch involved in it somewhere.
Well, Kurt was taking all the flack for this one and actually took it on himself, to which I thought that's a change. That's part of the maturation process of Kurt Busch, and probably his a result of him being with Penske Racing and under Roger Penske's influence for as long as he has. He took it and gave it right back and didn't apologize for anything. And I watched that race. I didn't see him do anything wrong. That race was going to wreck. It was just they were all over the place. They were racing hard. It's a handling track. I don't know what's going to happen when they repave this track. I have a feeling the racing is going to get bad for a couple of years. It's great right now, and I love that crumbling piece of crap track that they've got. It makes for interesting stuff, and Kurt Busch took the fall this week.
Turn 2. America's race team will sell partnerships to NASCAR fans as a way to fund the new Cup team. Can it work?
Well, it's been brought out. They made this big splash announcement. They kind of led up to there was a new team coming up announcement. They fed all the NASCAR riders and bloggers trying to build some buzz about it, and we're hopefully going to have one of the principals of this team on later on tonight. But this is not a new deal. It's been tried many times. Monty Dutton came out and named off several that had tried it. Our friend Ricky Byers has been trying to get a similar thing done on the ARCA side of the thing, just for one race, for the better part of for most of a year now,
right.
And has had a hard time with it. So I am skeptical that it can work, but we'll see. As Dutton said, I'll be more convinced that it's a real deal when they announce a car manufacturer, a driver, and a crew chief.
Well, they had a car on display, a mock-up car, if you will, with the number 76 on it.
But there was no manufacturer name on it.
It doesn't have to have one. It just whichever sticker you're going to slap on the front of it is really what's. But yeah, there was really no manufacturer. It was just kind of a mock-up paint scheme. There was a big splash, as you talk about, trying to generate interest in this. That this is going to be, in essence, you buy stock in the team is pretty much what it's going to be. They made a big deal about the fact that all the team partners would have say as to what the manufacturer is going to be, who the driver would be. I don't know how it's going to work. What are they going to do? Call all the people and say, do you want to have Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the car? Oh, yeah. Great. But
they're going to call them all and ask them if they want to have David Stremme in the car?
Yeah,
you're going to get agreement on that deal.
What are you going to do? You're going to have a text that's going to go out. Should we take 2 or 4 this pit stop? I don't know. I think there's an awful lot. I understand the concept.
$499 for family and $300 for an individual to get your name on the car. Now, does that get you one race? I can't believe that's more than one race.
That's for a year's subscription. But now whether everybody's name is, I don't know. I don't know exactly how it's going.
I hope we get. Is it Michael?
Yeah, when we get Michael Wright is set to join us at 6 o'clock.
Hopefully we will have him on and we can ask him these questions he can answer. But I am certainly skeptical.
Turn 3. Dale Earnhardt Jr. says he has driven the number 3 for the last time. Is that a good or bad thing for the sport?
Well, it's good for it right now. He was the worst. One of the theories that you can have on something is always leave the fans wanting more. And if he says that he's never going to drive this car again, it's a one and done deal. We're done. I did it. I'm out. It's never ever going to happen again. 2 years down the road, it'd be really great if he, this is absolutely the last time that ever, and you could space that out, I suppose. I agree with you from what you said in the first part of the show. I don't think this is a done deal. The car looked too good. It could make too much money if it came back on a regular basis. I don't think this is done by any means.
Well, the question is it good for the sport? And I think it's good for Dale Earnhardt Jr. I think he needs to bury this thing. Maybe that's a crass way to put it, but that needs to go away. But I don't think the number 3 disappearing from NASCAR would be good for the sport. Would the number 43 disappearing from NASCAR be good for the sport because it's inconvenient for some drivers to deal with it? No, it's not. It's not good. The 3 needs to be out there. They need to find a new champion for the 3. They've been looking for one for the 43 for 25 years and haven't found it, and they may take them that long to find one for the 3. Hopefully Austin Dillon is that guy. I mean, that would be perfect, but I don't think that it's good that it goes away.
Turn 4. Was the Nationwide Series race on Friday at Daytona fixed?
Well, we've talked about it enough. We probably won't talk about it until we'll be talking about the rest of the show, but I don't know if fixed is the right word. But I'm going to say this. There's been too much serendipity for the number 3 in Earnhardt at Daytona.
Yeah, I think this, I don't know that it was fixed either, but there could have been a pass for the lead that didn't happen.